Good evening, everyone. Welcome for the today's class. And it's a continuous class of social media marketing part 2. So in the previous class, we have been discussing about how important the social media is playing a key role in on the successful campaign of the companies. Now in the previous class, we also discussed what are the tricks and tips and tricks for success in social media marketing, from starting from know your audience to the how you track your results, that we have discussed. And let's move to the next topic in today's class right now. So today is a class where we are going to do how to promote your business using social media. This is one of the important topic as far as the social media is concerned. So how well you are promoting, is it the right platform you are promoting your business? So that is what we are going to discuss now. Promote business by social media. Now social media helps the business reach a wider audience, build brand awareness, and engage customers at lower cost. And companies can promote their products and services by sharing valuable content, running target advertisements, collaborating with influencers, and interacting directly with the customers. So social media is has that much wide reach, so where you can build your brand and create some engagement, so you can engage with the audience. So it is the most valuable content sharing through the social media. And even in the previous class also we have been discussing about, so use the influencers, because influencers directly interact with the customers, whether micro or maybe a big influencers. So platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube enables the real time communication, customer feedback, and a data driven marketing, leading to increased sales. So loyalty and long term business growth can also takes place if you promote your business through the social media. Now, how to get your better return on investment? That is what the most important ROI in social media. How to get your return on investment? Now, social media delivers better return on investment by enabling cost effective marketing, precise audience targeting, and real time performance tracking. So return on investment is there in the minds of every business organization, a top management, because how much we are spending. So, what is the return on investment, whether we go with the social media platform or the non social media platform? Because always return on investment is a key factor in the success and the failure of any organization. So coming to social media delivers better return on investments by enabling the cost effective marketing, it's precise audience targeting, and particularly real time performance targeting. So business can optimize campaigns using analytics, engage customers directly, and convert leads faster, because the conversion rate, the conversion rate is very quick when compared with the online of social media marketing, when compared with the traditional marketing. So compared with the traditional marketing, social media always reduces cost while improving brand visibility, customer retention, and sales outcomes. So these are the three important points you need to focus more on, because visibility is more and customer retention is high, and particularly sales. Isn't it so? Because sales plays a key role. So social media and return on investment is a key factors. So social media often delivers a high return on investment. So the statistics says that. So if you want high return on investment, so depend on social media platform, because it's cost effective, highly targeted, and measurable. Very very important. So we can measure it very easily. So cost effectiveness can be the one important factor. Second one, it is highly targeted, and it is measurable. It is easily you can measure. So easily you can measure your the things which you want to measure. So business can track revenue results directly from digital campaigns, and making it easier to optimize for sales growth. So in the earlier traditional marketing, so measuring is becoming is a difficult task. So now with the social media, it is becoming very easy to track. track the performance, to track your digital marketing sales, how the sales are optimizing, whether we can add more campaigns to the existing one, or we should remove the campaigns from the market. So all these can be done. And this, the key role, the social media is playing a key role in return on investment. Now, quickly, we'll move to the next topic. Yes. And this is the key ROI statistics, and it plays a key role. Now, on average, paid social media ad run can return about 528% of return on investment, friends. That's roughly $5.28 back for every $1 you spent. So you see the statistics, friends, on an average. So what it is saying, on an average, the paid social media ads can return about 528% of return on investment. That's roughly $5.28 for every $1 you spent. So particularly Facebook. So now Facebook, you are getting 460 return on investment, 460%. Now Insta getting 150 to 300% return on investment. And in LinkedIn, particularly B2B, you're getting 200 to 400 return on investment. So huge ROI. A huge ROI. These statistics are giving a clear picture how important this return on investment in social media marketing. Now coming to this global scenario, how this global survey says that nearly 28% says Facebook gives the highest return on investment among the social media platforms. So when we compare with the other social media platforms, 28% Facebook gives highest return on investment. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok are also the strong performers depending on the audience and the content. And even social networks accounted for 17% of the total online sales, showing direct commerce impact. So these are the statistical results. This clearly indicates that how important the social media is getting back your money spent on the advertising campaigns or the social media campaigns. So these are the key return on investment statistics, and these statistics proves that how good these social media marketing, how effectively they are working. Now, next. Now, development of social media. Now, as we all been discussing from the last few classes, that social media has evolved from simple online communication platforms to powerful digital ecosystem. So social media has simply, it started with a simple concept of online communication platform, but later on, friends, it has become one of the most powerful digital ecosystem. So because early platforms focused on basic networks only, early when this now social media has started, so it only focused only on the basic networking and information sharing, while the modern social media integrates multimedia content, live streaming, e-commerce, and artificial intelligence. So now the growth of smartphones, even high-speed internet, and user-generated content has accelerated the social media adoption, transforming into a key tool for communication, marketing, education, and governance, friends. So now, friends, it is no more a simple online communication platform. It is much more. It is much more than a simple platform, because earlier it started slowly. Earlier it started slowly, but later on, it has been not a simple platform. Later on, it has been evolved as a most powerful media by integrating multimedia content, even by doing live streaming, even strongly promoting the business on e-commerce platform, and use of AI. Use of AI, artificial intelligence is also, and all these only because of the smartphone revolution, particularly countries like developing countries like India, because China is a developed country, but India, the growth of smartphones and usage of high-speed internet has a user-generated content. So which as making the people to adapt it, and transforming it into a key tool for communication, marketing, education, and also for the governance. So all these can simply say that the developments has been taken place on the social media platform. Now, the next thing comes how to manage information on social media. This is the biggest task, friends, because managing social media, particularly information, is not that easy. Because managing information on social media involves collecting, organizing, filtering, and sharing content responsibly. So, we are using a word called responsibility, accountability, because sharing the content, collecting, gathering, these are all the things can be done, but do it responsibly. Because every platform, whether it is a traditional platform or social media platform, it's a responsibility as a organization. You should feel responsible because communication sharing is one of the important tool in promoting your business to the next level. Yes, we can understand this, but do it responsibly. Means managing information on social media is the biggest task. It is the biggest task what you need to understand. So always do it responsibly, because collecting is one task, organizing, filtering, and sharing all this content you are doing, but do it in a effective way, efficient way, but more than that, responsible, more responsible way, more responsible way you need to do. So effective information management means effective information management ensures accuracy, relevancy, privacy, and ethical use of data. Yes, all these points are very valid. Now, how you define effective communication? Sir, you are saying that the content, whatever we are sharing, it should be a responsible. But when it will become a responsible, and when we can call it as an effective communication? So, when we can call it as an effective information, sorry. So, when it ensures accuracy and the data should be relevance, it should have a privacy and use of ethical ways, use of ethical ways. So if you combine all these accuracy, relevancy, privacy, and ethical issues, these will make your information more effective and more responsible and accountable. So friends, we have been seeing many issues which has been going in and around the world, and every day we are seeing on the on social media platforms how few companies are misusing this social media. But every organization should feel responsible in promoting the content in a positive way where the damage should not be done to the society. So for effective managing the information, so we should ensure that it should be properly, accuracy should be maintained, and relevancy should be there, privacy and use of ethical things can be done. So to do all this, what we need to have certain tools. So because tools are there here, friends, and all these tools such as the algorithm tools, analytical tools, content moderation tools, and fact checking tools. So tools, AI is providing a lot of tools, friends, like algorithms. Lot of algorithms are there. You can take the support of algorithms in getting the more accurate information, more relevant information, and providing privacy, particularly the data privacy to the customers and the consumers, clients who are sharing the data on various social media platform. Because sometimes we need to share some information which may leads to a negative impact on society, a negative impact on organization. So always touch those soft issues very carefully. So to do that, we have a very good tools, we have an excellent tools where we can do it with accuracy, relevancy, privacy, and ethically. And those tools such as algorithm tools are there, even analytical tools are there, content moderation tools are there, and fact checking tools are there. And all these tools will help to control the information, overloaded and misinformation also. And now why we are using these tools? These tools we are using not only for not only for the relevancy, privacy, accuracy, and ethical things, but we are also using this to control the information. Information need to be controlled, and sometimes excess information leads to overloaded, and also sometimes some misinformation can be communicated. So all these can be controlled by managing information through the social media. So organization and individual must adopt certain strategies. So friends, use the tools is an important method, but organizations and particular individuals must adapt strategies for data security, for credibility verification, and audience engagement to ensure the meaningful and trustworthy communication. So friends, managing information is a most difficult task. Just now we have been discussing few points. It is most risky issue, but handle in an effective way. If you handle in an effective way by using certain tools like algorithm, analytics, and other tools, where the information can be controlled, the overloaded information, misinformation can be controlled. And in this doing of these, every organization should feel accountable and responsible, even individuals also, because social media platform is not only for the organizations. Even every day millions of people are interacting with the various social media platforms with each other. They are engaging each other. So even individuals responsibility to adapt certain strategies, particularly in data security and credibility in verification also, even audience engagement, and which helps to ensure a meaningful and trustworthy communication. That assurance you need to give it in managing the information. So we'll move to the next topic. Yes. Now, how to use this social media to increase brand visibility, because one of the important objective of social media marketing is brand visibility. But how you make this brand visible by the social media platform. So now we'll look into the topic. Right now, as we have been discussing, friends, social media for brand visibility. So social media is significantly enhancing brand visibility by enabling businesses to reach at a larger scale, and the target audience will be targeted quickly, consistently. So you are not only targeting quickly, but on consistent basis you are doing it. So brand visibility will help to rank your website, to convert the traffic to your website, and also to maintain the long term relationship. So this also helps to reach the large group of audience in a quick time, and also on the consistent basis. So like platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X allows the brands to showcase their identity. So all these platforms are helping in showcasing their identity, the company's identity, through content, visuals, storytelling, and engagement, etc. So these are the things which easily you can improve your brand visibility, because always brand visibility is one of the key factor in the business perspective. Now the next question comes: how the social media, how the social media will improves, how the social media will improve the brand visibility, how it is improving the brand visibility, particularly we are going to discuss now. The first and most important point is wide reach. Just now we are talking, brands can reach millions through either organic post, hashtags, and sometimes can be a paid promotions, isn't it? So wide reach can be done. The first and most important is, if you want to make your brand visible, the first depends on social media is you have an opportunity to reach to the wide people. And the next one is consistent presence. In the previous slides, in previous classes, we have been discussing when the tips and tricks of the social media. Post consistently, follow a calendar, follow the planning calendar. Based on that you need to post. So consistent presence means regularly posting keeps the brand visible user feeds, because social media is such platform, they can't remember you for a long time, because in traditional marketing it takes time. But due to the competition and due to the more number of exposed social media to the customers, clients, or the people. So it becomes very difficult to remember and recall. So for the best option, what you can do is consistently be in the minds of the customers or minds of the clients by posting regularly. Post regularly, and this will help you to brand visible to the users. Now, the next and third important means engaging and sharing. Yes, you need to engagement and sharing. Now all these influencers, all the YouTubers and all these, always they are very much interested in engaging with the content. Now, how you engage? Likes, comments, shares, repost, all these are exposing your brands. Because engaging, posting is one important element, but posting is not enough. Whatever the content you are posting, you try to engage them by sharing and ask them for likes and ask them to give their comment. And the most important point is, as a social media activist and social media organization, you need to reply, you need to respond. Whether it is a positive comment or negative comment, always address in a positive way where it is lagging and where you need to have the improvement. And comments, read the comments regularly, and sometimes you need to repost if the content is good and you want to share it. So this how you can do the engagement and sharing. This is what things can be done. And next one is you visual branding. So always try to be visually appealing, like your logos, your colors, videos, reels, because all these will strengthen your brand recall. So now promote your logo in such a way and design your logos with the certain colors where people should fix in their mind that, okay, this is the logo which I have to remember for a long period. And particularly make the short videos, short forms of videos like reels and memes, because this will definitely strengthen the brand recall. So this will definitely will strengthen the brand recall in the brand visibility. And the last and most important one, last but not the least, influencer marketing. Because in today's context, this influencers marketing is becoming more popular. Today, the micro influencers at local level, they are doing an excellent jobs, because they have an interaction directly with the customers or the clients. So now this influence marketing will extend your brand visibility to new follower communities, particularly new follower communities. Because I said, so the followers with more than 5,000 to 10,000 followers, their reach is more in the local aspects. So try to address more local aspects, try to address more local aspects where it will definitely going to help you in your social media brand visibility. So friends, these are few tips, isn't it? So wide reach, you can reach for your brand visibility, isn't it? And next, consistent presence, that is regular posting. And not only posting, you should also engage and share, like share comments, reply to the comments, and always be positive. And use some colorful logos, videos, reels in strengthening your brand recall. And whenever there is a possibility, try to include the influencers in marketing your brand. So this way makes your brand visible. Particularly, it helps like on various social media platforms. Right now. So friends, thank you so much for joining for the today's class. And the next topic we are going to discuss in the coming class is how to use social media effectively to establish relationship. So how effectively, because building relationship is also playing a key role in understanding the social media effectively to establish the relationship. So friends, we will recap what we have studied in the right. So friends, we started understanding what is the social media and how well you can improve your brand visibility, and how to manage the information. Very, very important, because managing information is not that easy task. Managing information is not that easy task. You need to have isn't it? So how you are managing your information effectively. So managing information on social media involves collecting, organizing, filtering, and sharing the content responsibly, because effective information will improve your accuracy, improve the accuracy and this relevancy, privacy, and ethical use of the data. Tools such as algorithms, analytics, content modernization, and fact checking will definitely help to control the information overloaded and misinformation, isn't it? So organization and individuals must adapt. Organization individuals must adapt strategies for data security, credibility, verification, and audience engagement. So this we have already discussed with Keen. Now, the another topic we also covered, that the development of social media, how you develop, because the social media, when it started, it evolved as a simple and online communication platform. It has evolved as a simple online communication platform to a powerful digital ecosystem. Because now it is not a simple communication, friends, because even it is changing the fate of the companies. Social media is become that much most powerful. That is, early platforms only focused on basic networks, but later on, the modern social media has integrated such content like live streaming, like e-commerce and artificial intelligence, and growth of smartphones and high internet speed and user-generated content has accelerated this social media adoption, transforming into a key tool for communication. And particularly, this is becoming a key tool not only in one or two sectors, in multiple sectors like marketing, communication, education, and the governance. This also we have discussed in detail. Right now, and the most important is return on investment also we have discussed. So what is return on investment on social media? Because every company's goal and aim, friends, every company's goal and aim is to return on investment, because by enabling cost effective marketing, so precise audience targeting and real time performance and tracking, business can optimize campaigns by using analytics, engage customers directly, and convert leads faster. Because social media is often delivers an high return on investment, because it's a cost effective, highly targeted. And this is not a theory, friends. This is can be also understood by the statistics. The statistics, this also we have discussed in today's class. On an average, if you see the slide and an average, so the social media ads can get the return of 528% return. That is roughly $5.28 back on every $1 you are spending. Means on every dollar you are spending on the social media platform, you are getting $5.28. That is the power of the social media. And even Facebook is getting 460 percentage return on investment. Instagram is with 150 or 300 return on investment. LinkedIn, that is particularly B2B, 200 to 400% of return on investment. So going to the digital marketer survey, so 28% says that Facebook gives the highest return on investment. Facebook is giving the highest return on investment among the social platforms. Even Instagram, YouTube, TikTok are also the strong performers depending on the audience and the content. So social networks accounted 17% of total online sales, showing the direct commerce impact. So these are the statistical figures. Yes, and one more topic also we have discussed, how you can promote the your business on social media. And the major thing what we have discussed is it has a wide reach. It can build your brand awareness. You can engage the customers at low cost, and companies are using social media to promote the business like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. They are enabling real time communication and data driven strategies. Yes, so friends, this is what the class, and we will come back again in the next class. Thank you so much for joining for today's class, and we will come in the next class. The topic for the next class. Yes. So the next continuation topic we are going to discuss how important the Google alerts are there and how these Google alerts are important from the social media perspective. This topic we are going to discuss in the coming days. So thank you, friends. Thank you for joining today's class. So I'm signing off today and we'll meet in the next class. Thank you for joining.